And our next speaker is coming here to make himself even more stronger. And for him, life's mantra is normal is boring. And he wants to do each and everything in different way. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Daksh CC07.
I laid as such for countless years, sometimes in agony, sometimes in fears. The long history I bask and relish, you, best species, always put at perish. Gone are the days of my glorious past, changes by you leave me aghast. The beautiful monuments, the palatial gardens, encroachers and builders bulldozed inside. Your burgeoning needs, I do understand. My pleading request and my only demand. Never let history slip out of your hands, because it is the same history that makes you civilized, cultured, and finally stand. Good evening, Toastmasters and my dear friends.
Good evening.
I have existed. For all those who are sitting here, my fellow Toastmasters, you would have guessed by now that I am not the superstar Marathur Gopala Ramakrishnan of Bollywood. Would I have been MGR, these naive Toastmasters would not have dared to put me in fear and agony. I have existed from Paleolithic era to Neolithic era to modern age to this very date in different forms. My dear friends, don't take my unwinding history told by this naive Toastmasters as a mere concoction of facts. Just soak into my long unwinding history and relish its tradition-based past. The written facts date back as early as 1780s, when Lord Cornwallis is said to have led his army roughly the same area when he attacked Tipu Sultan Fort at Bangalore Kalasipati. I was quite hilly at that time. Finally, when the Tipu Sultan was defeated in 1799 and the mosquitoes drove out the Britishers of the Srirangapatnam, they barracked in the Bangalore cantonment area. And roughly at that time, I was baptized as South Parade. Here, the Britishers constructed a church for the garrison soldiers. The beautiful landmark church was completed by AD 48 to 51 and was called as Trinity Church. Ah, what a beautiful piece of work it is. The tall towers, the unparalleled pillars, the high-class statues of generals, and not the least, the mural tablets. This majestic and massive architectural grandeur mark to this date my east flank, and courtesy to some intelligent souls, I emerge from this point and run west. On my due course, if you go further, on the left side, you will find another important landmark historical building from my past. The Bangalore Gazetteer reads about this building as: the building in elevation is remarkable for its composition of architravated and pedimental windows, varied with key-storied arches, beautifully executed consoles, balustraded ledges, and typical Greek cornice. Now, the tongue twister this Toastmaster just now uttered is rather incomprehensible, but I certainly exude a boy's charm listening to few good things about the historical buildings on my path. Yes, this Toastmaster was talking about the Mayo Hall on my path. Another important historical figure, Ferdinand Kittel, a German missionary, stands in front of Mayo Hall holding a flag of Karnataka. Though Ferdinand Kittel, this gentleman, never lived in Bangalore, his work includes 70,000 words, 1,700 pages, English Kannada dictionary. His work was so comprehensive as it included the dialects from Mangalore, Dharwad and Kodagu. And the lexicographers used this dictionary till date. With nothing else left of real historic value, barring the few old remnants of the colonial legacy, I finally terminate at the feet of the most honest, most sincere, and most powerful son this soil has ever produced. Owing to his great personality, when this holy country gained independence, I was renamed from South Parade to Mahatma Gandhi Road, or MGR, on 26th February 1948. I was more than happy to be named after such a great person of this soil and shedding the names of the colonial past. But slowly and slowly, I realized that you people are not only shedding my names, but my legacy as well. All the real estate guys, the business tycoons, runs a rat race to occupy the smallest of the smallest square feet on my path. Yes, I know, it is globalization. And the so-called cool species have their cool names. But will my history look good only in the NCRT books or on the wall paintings of many hotels that are on my path? One guy strangely walks with few Homo sapiens on every Sunday morning on me. It's strange, he looks like a guide to me, always pointing out to the structures of the Mayo Hall or Trinity Church. I observed it for a few times, and when I finally lent my ear, I find out that this guy, along with his wife, organized Bangalore walks. His name is Arun Pai, and he loves to take people around, not only on MG Road, but other part of Bangalore as well. I personally feel that is quite an innovative way to inculcate a sense of belonging to you people. At least to maintain a calm demeanor among you, among the hustle and bustle of this metropolitan cities. Remember, my friends, this city is an amalgamation of rich cultures, centers and heritage centers. Just preserve it by striking the right chord between preservation and modernization. I would like to conclude by these two lines. For species of men may come and species of men may go, but me and my history will go on forever